Alright guys, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We are on the way to 1,850 subscribers. Got old Purdue here. Thank you, 9-8.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
God, fucking tackle, guys.
Knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action.
I completely whiffed.
It's complete. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown!
They're working me.
Reeled it in and just made the house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
We can't block for longer than like 3 seconds.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Good, solid.
Picked up something.
There. They'll mark him down at the 27. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Snagged in the middle. It's Pettis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Going up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Spears. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the offense. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man.
Sheets.
All the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete.
There we go.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
I was waiting for him to hold that.
Score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing
Good defense right there.
screens, anything is at your disposal.
Damn good defense.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are
solid run.
Drive this ball and go score.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wide out in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Moving this ball now. I like it.
But he's got it first and goal from the 6. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Nittany Lions line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to. Let them make plays. Make it look like run. All the big boys on the field. Slip that tight end out. Find him. He'll do the rest.
Penn State, 14. Purdue, 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, bro.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He's there to make the stop.
That's a great individual play.
Different play call.
That don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball
Thank you.
out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense
That was stupid. Why did I not just step up?
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football.
Oh, look out! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down into the 37. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's gone. And this defense is a half a
Move it there.
behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Nice job, Cole.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the
Get him.
And there were some collisions in and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect.
All right, let's not be stupid. We had a chance to go by 14.
Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn.
The expressway is wide open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He's looking to throw it. Scrambling away. And he got smacked just as
I don't know if he got bumped or what happened there.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They're going to throw it again.
What the?
Oh, what a grab by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Dude literally gets held up by the two guys. And I was too early.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Discards a man. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. 1st down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's right on target. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Spears. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Spears.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated.
Take some time off the clock here running it.
Defense is going to play way too many snaps.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Gets it out fast. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's going backwards.
That was stupid.
And down he goes. A tremendous loss. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. 1st half in the books. Time now.
Man, hey, at least we got a pick. Still a terrible freaking showing.
Say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll open the second half on the ground. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45.
Nobody wanted to freaking move.
And gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this.
Oh, 83, I had him.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Coming out.
That's stupid.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Looking left. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Let's go, Cochran. Ready to get that ball back for me.
But the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy.
He tosses one high.
Wow, we're throwing it inside.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Well, the offense tries to pick up that first by running it on 3rd down. No can do, and that's really been the theme all game long. This defense has just been better at the point of attack, shutting down this run game.
Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout.
That's on me. I left my zone.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Nittany Lions get it past the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fast motion in the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws for the tight end.
Why are you so damn slow?
5th interception by this.
I don't know if it's that he's slow or if it's just Baskerville just needs to sit now.
In business at the 32. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He'll try the left side. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of...
I went for the blitz.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
There we go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unleashes to the end zone.
I was gonna say, seriously?
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
We need to do this.
Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. after throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing in a double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw in the double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sure hands, it's Spears. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Conner.
And we're trying.
Kevin?
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup.
I'm struggling today, though.
Less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium.
You from PA?
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Thank you.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then
Hit him.
another
4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Oh.
Explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
Number 18, on to kick it away.
And the returner goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the Nittany Lions have enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside
There we
the
go.
25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He looks out when
Why
he's
sit?
not late.
Keep running.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
Block 6-6.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock.
There we go.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Boilermakers racing to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it on the outside. It's Lincoln. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough.
How the hell was that it?
It's first down from back at their own.
There's no way to. Can we challenge?
He'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Wow.
10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver...
Why aren't you staying there? You have nobody behind you.
Make sure that he got the first down.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled after picking up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
And I completely just
And it's grabbed.
slowed up.
Touchdown, and how about this? It's not over yet.
And this is still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now,
They're gonna go onside.
one possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped?
But I still don't get how the hell
Come up big and get me the rock back.
that one. I didn't say they were gonna go onside.
Try to get it back with the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You probably
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there.
I tried. Let's just play smart now.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. You got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Takes a handoff. It's Spears. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So,
and he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 1 more play to pad the stats. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down.
All right, let's go knock out this other game.
A great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah.
Clear some of these guys out. I don't even know the looks for this guy.
Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah, and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own.
Stanley's been a dangerous returner all year.
Makes a move.
Let's go, Stanley.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score.
I told you, Stanley's been a dangerous returner all year long.
Try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Utah State's offense is on the field for the first time today. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
He's looking for a man on second down. And the ball is intercepted.
Let's go, Reed.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not on the same
Overthrow.
page there. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this.
That was stupid.
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Throws to the wideout.
That's a good stop.
Complete downfield.
It's a damn good stop.
But the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Utah State up-tempo. Looking to pass on second down. Got him in.
Oh, I completely left it.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The option look. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This Utah State offense has it going. They'll try to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming in.
No, I just finished up that stream.
This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot.
Damn it. Nah, I just finished up that stream. Figured I might as well just stay on. We'll knock out this franchise as well.
With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback
Damn,
jog
missed.
down the field. I think he gave a high five to
How's your day going?
every players coming off and just put them in position to go score that touchdown.
But the Penn State one, I did win.
This was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
Not too bad. Enjoying my last day off before I got to go back to work tomorrow.
Down at the 24. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field.
I should have waited. I should have hit the inside receiver.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a man. It's Rising.
And that's a stupid ball.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there.
I'm playing terrible today, though.
Reel it in.
Like how I beat Purdue earlier, I don't know.
To the sticks from here.
I should have lost.
3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Good step up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's
Honestly, I don't know.
electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards.
But I do know on this one, I decided I'm offense, defense, unless it comes down to
Snap it on 1st and 10.
playing another user.
The give to the running back from the
I'm not. I'm staying in coach suggestions.
this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Guys, just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a
Gone.
glorious thing for a whole.
He's off to the races. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so
No, so this is online. There's a couple guys in this one.
catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They made it to where you could only take
The defense finally makes the stop.
3-star and below. So nobody has like the big teams.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utah. Well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Utah 14, Utah State 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. And the
Fumble.
comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands out.
Really? 'Cause this-
They're very lucky after that fumble.
This is on PS5 as well.
2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle.
I honestly only bought my PS5 for one game, and this wasn't even it.
Completely owning the front. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. On the move, it's Stanley.
Should have stayed outside left.
Able to smack him to the ground.
So I've been getting more into the streaming. I need to start posting more content. But my schedule makes it tough to have like a legit. Ooh, that's dangerous. But my schedule makes it tough to have a legit schedule because I work a 24-hour shift, and then I'm off for 2 unless I pick up overtime. But I mean, pretty much I'll stream whenever. Usually it's at night though. Like I figured right now, I'll knock it out before the kids get home, and they want to go play Fortnite.
Let's take a look at the stats.
We appreciate the sub. We're en route to try to hit 1,850 subscribers.
To get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Dropping back, it's rising. Spits it out to the back.
It's a laser
Works his way to
right over top him.
the line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on.
Oh, I forgot I have to hit A.
They bring him down,
Damn.
and he's going to lose the
I had to hit
yard on
X.
that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Touchdown. Utah.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores.
Oh, it's SMU.
Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Virginia Tech might not be a bad one. You know, just thinking of teams that were real solid back from me growing up. VT was always decent.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start
Force a fumble.
to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude,
That's how I started the whole YouTube stuff, though, was rebuilds on Madden.
no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Aggies want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. On third,
Blow that up.
trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. On the return, it's Stanley. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Utah has it back.
Yeah, I was. I was actually in his division.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
So I have to play him a good bit.
Gaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass, it's rising. Floating away. He fires it out to the right.
That's just a stupid ball.
Intercepted.
He's good. We
And they capitalize
split a good bit.
on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense set for a first down play.
And I love that play call. There's a
He makes some pretty good reads as well.
situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's
Good
take a
knockout.
shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy.
But I've done that. I've been in 3v3 tournaments
He really should have made that
with him.
catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
One of our friends he hosted a lot. He hasn't held any this year.
Making a good gain before the stop.
But one of our buddies used to do them all the time, so we'd be in those too.
He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the chains for the first down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field.
That might have been the last one that I was in because
Give him about
crap, I can't think of their names.
down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down.
Two of the other guys that he always Squadzilla, all them. They
Switch it up here and look to throw.
they did one, I think.
He's still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
Take that.
Got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. try it from the right. Hashing the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It is perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice shot.
We got 2:28 to try to score again.
They put a stop to that return at the 22. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
I forget this has the accelerated clock.
Warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first half performance. To the air, it's rising. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parks.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Just give me the first. That's all I want.
The Utes will have a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there.
Gotta hold on to that, dude.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I mean, it all to me. It depends on what I'm looking for.
To the back. That's caught.
If I'm looking for
The offense will
like
have to
long
use
franchises,
time out of the half.
And this
gotta
is
go with TD.
so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple
If
touchdowns on this
my favorite rebuild though,
defense has to step up.
C4.
The play and stop the bleed.
Caught on the outside, it's McClain. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Trying to get to it. Just
Saw that was coming. I tried to get that ball off.
They knock him down at the 31. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Connection to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Utes want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Why are you sitting?
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's rising. Fires in
There we
the
go.
end zone. And he's got it.
I've never really watched him, honestly.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Right now at my house, it's when the kids are home. It's Fortnite.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their
Oh, you got to pick that.
David a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical.
Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying trying to find his man on first down. With the catch, it's Parks.
Let's get a completion in the books.
The end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get...
Thank you, Gilman.
Traffic intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You've just seen in this game, the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I should have thrown that away.
We're able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. It has been said
Honestly, I have no idea.
quarterback must go down.
Because a lot of... I try to be respectful, even if it's the CPU.
Good too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense. Rushing the quarterback, understanding.
Like, I try not to just continuously run up the scores.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up the 3rd.
Oh, that's a laser.
And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. Like,
Because it only takes
depending on the league,
know how much
there's some that
momentum can be
has thrown in, like, different things. Like, oh, don't... Because you don't want to exploit the computer for
Leadership, in my experience,
stats.
you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the
So, like, in this game, I'm already up by 25.
Utah State sending its offense.
So I'll start running the ball more.
Give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. And
He should have
never
pitched it.
had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good...
Oh, they're terrible.
interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better...
Yeah, they are absolutely terrible. I wish they would change up occasionally, but...
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive.
You got to pick up... If you pick up that block, we're gone.
That football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away.
Madden is worse.
Breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Coming, touchdown Utah! And the route is on. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense...
I doubt that they'll do anything with
and the offense takes advantage.
CFB or Madden. They'll save them for the next one.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down.
I feel like I'm about to put on 2 o'clock in this.
I got to be honest, I am shocked with just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Didn't really have room to operate.
Typically just football. 2K is one of those that I'll play, but I only do the my player, and I never finish a whole season.
Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral, cut the wind, and you're
But I also I've been playing the golf game.
errant throw on the interception.
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up
We'll
one.
throw it here to try to pick up the first.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Scanning the field, it's rising. Getting some heat.
And I just throw a duck.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd
Yeah, I'm almost done with my first season of career on there.
good return on the interception. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, I missed.
On the read. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you.
Yeah, I do the dynamic,
So will the beat
so I don't play every single hole,
come back for the
but
ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He's got it on the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen,
I haven't played that in a while though.
differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense is definitely.
Yeah, I do the so I haven't changed the difficulty on it. It's whatever originally comes.
That's basically a microcosm of how this.
And
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
like even right now I destroy the computer.
Fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, too far back.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to.
Yeah, I like it. I like the dynamic because it also throws the computer in there to where they can screw me.
Finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well, and you can tell at least now starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And that's all you want.
This will probably be the last. I might.
Understand the situation. Understand I gotta
Yeah, this will be the last because it's the kids get off the bus here in about 20 minutes.
Gonna test the right side with this one. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And they'll want to do something on down.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Oh, damn.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's nice. They already pulled all my starters.
Marching down the field. On the run, it's Stanley. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll line up for a second down play. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ballgame with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Power football with the run.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise.
I mean, this one.
Team as well here. They weren't over.
What is this guy?
They came out. They looked prepared. They were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this.
This one has 15. I did have one that I was running. We had a decent amount, and then people just stopped playing. So come next college football, I plan on doing it. Like the Penn State one that I'm in there's 39 people in that one. Now not all of them play, but I mean, dude, you just... Honestly, that's how you get better. Play against other people. Like this one. I got one user game. So just kind of showing you like how they did this one. So you got Syracuse, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Miami, Iowa, Michigan State, Florida State, Utah, Texas A&M, Colorado, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Pittsburgh. Oh, no, I don't want to search. See, the thing that the custom playbooks, that's just where it gets a little iffy, because this amount of cheese that people can get and the playbooks and stuff. Let me change this. Typically, we don't. I got training and shit I gotta do on here. And I need to look at something. The Xbox controller feels so much better. Come on, connect to the EA, dumbass. It's pretty bad that they actually throw in people can get seizures from this game from flashing lights. Nice. I haven't done a fantasy draft this year either. Usually we end up doing one. So I think I'm in a bye week. Yeah. It's in the fine print down at the bottom that you get them. Due to all the lights. Sim loss. I'm all Philly. This was the Bears. See, the fact that he got the force win in that's a little bullshit, but this team built like crazy in free agency. I don't know why anybody would do that. Aaron Jones in the third, that's nuts. Come on. Agu's gone. Anthony. This is shitty. It's a lot of trusting that you got to do. Jalen has terrible throw power in Madden. But you have to understand to utilize everything else. Let me... So, Jalen Hurts sucks because he threw 8 picks in the game. Let's see, this here was my last sub-franchise. Shit, I don't even know who retired. Hopefully nobody from me. Slay. That's what I wanted to do. I went to the wrong thing. So, I mean, the last year... So, the first franchise, Hurts went 47 with 17. And then last season, 3,800, 42 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So, yeah, he's just bad. Yeah, and he had 42 and he still wasn't first. $52 Mahomes. Yeah, he finished in 5th. On less attempts. And none of my receivers were even up here. Who the hell's the first one? A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Almost even. But this here's usually where I pride myself is the defense. For me, anyway. Do you want tough? Like really tough or like that's the big question. How hard do you want to go? All right. So if you don't want like really hard, don't do the Saints because the Saints are in cap hell. Titans wouldn't be bad. Hitting the Patriots wouldn't be bad. Or even with the Giants. Giants wouldn't be terrible. You got their defense isn't hateful. And you got some guys there already, like Malik Neighbors and all that. Yeah, so through 22 weeks here, I'm in first by a mile. Like almost 5,000 points. Sometimes I struggle with the putting, but I do get pretty lucky some days.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for a dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour.
So, like, I'm starting this round -4 already.
The RBC Canadian Open. Luke Hilvey here, delighted to have your company as we get into the action. Now looking at the leaderboard, and it's Xander Schauffele who heads the way. He's leading by a single stroke as we begin our second round coverage on 2K Sports.
Come on, sit. Good shot.
Wow, what a shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Sounds like the kids are home.
And this part to move into first place. That was
What?
almost an eagle. Great play. Just a short putt remaining here. Heading to the next hole, this player is currently tied for a share of the lead with Xander Schauffele.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one looks to be
Stay
heading
up.
for the sanctuary of the fairway. Currently -5. Like the look of this.
Let's go.
That's
What's up?
outstanding.
Dialing it in from the center of the fairway.
How did you make that? Is that a hole in one?
No, it's not a hole in one.
Oh, you play this for YouTube now?
Well, I'll just have it up.
Taken sole possession of the lead.
Oh.
I've already knocked out 2 college football games.
In this one stream?
Yeah.
Trying to feed off the Eagles' build on that momentum here.
Is that what you done when we were not here?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. However,
Oh, 1 hour 37, 1 hour 37 and 18 second stream. That's long.
you will be rattled.
Now he's got his eyes
I wanna
set
go.
on the
I wanna
play surface.
post a video.
Aggressive play here.
I wanna try to.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Of what?
Always like the aggressive play.
There's
Going
no
for it
one
to
holding
get
the
rewarded for it.
balls. I mean, the
Sean,
balls.
if you want to read on this one.
Fortnite for my first video.
Short.
Hard to the right.
Oh, yeah, it's too. Oh, okay, that could have too much.
It's just about 3 feet away.
You have a video on this game, but it was just an older version, I think.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah, but you hit a hole in one.
I got one of those too.
Who's holding the bats? For the
The what?
whatever it's called, the thing.
Stay up.
Yeah.
My character?
No, golf clubs. Those that you're swinging with. Who was holding the bag with them? And
My caddy?
who's that?
I
The
don't know.
guy who carries around his golf clubs and balls. I think the balls, at least. I don't know.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And that'll ensure he remains in first place.
Because for my first video, I'll basically play Fortnite. I'll still be talking, but in the background, I'll be just playing Fortnite. But I'll talk about like what games I'll play for my first video.
I gotta figure out what your stuff is.
My YouTube stuff.
All week
Yeah.
long, this player is
Oh, yeah.
dialed in.
See, you guys get home and now I screw up.
Embarrassing.
It's your fault.
I'm not even talking.
This player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. The 14th is a par 4.
Oh,
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
That screen right there, that's what he's holding right there.
that's a good hit.
Yeah,
That
this
was
is
a
a
safe
good
play. Now let's
Yeah,
switch
this
our
is the
attention
other one.
to Will
I'm
Zalatoris.
recording.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
I'm so good at this, Dad.
Is about 17 feet
So
long.
good.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, I screwed up.
This one's going right.
And that's my sneaker.
That's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage.
Wait.
So 2 rounds.
Which one are you in that?
Golf, but
Which ones are you in that?
to improve.
How you
Are
busy?
those real people on that screen?
What screen?
On like the leaderboard thing.
Push through the field yet to challenge for the lead. I'll be
On here?
Yeah, who's playing?
No,
next couple of days.
it's all computer. But they are real people. But it's just a computer.
Oh, like real is that you? Embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
I'm not. I wonder who's in the lead right now. Hey, is that you? Justin? Is that over?
What?
That game.
That round? I'm gonna play the other two and then.
I feel like you should make Fortnite content.
In association with the PGA Tour is proud to bring you the
What are you
season-long race
doing?
for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day here at the RBC Canadian Open.
I'm gonna finish this round.
Everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
God, it's gonna be a mile-long putt.
Rich getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That'll be disappointing. We see that
Copa.
even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them.
Da, 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 bo, da, 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 good, da, da, okay, da, da. No, good play.
Stop.
What a wonderful chip.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
We're playing on PS5 right now. Try Xbox.
Xbox?
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 16th is a par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control.
There is a way to play Fortnite Noble.
Sit.
And he's safely on the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted.
Meaningful players
Just a
this.
tiny putt is all that remains.
Just wait till I'm done.
And the sight we used to see a lot, Xander Schauffele in
Well,
top
can I
spot.
go any tiger?
We have a par 4 on this one.
Sometimes I'm
And
cool
after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Terrible shot.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Job done. Let's head to the next.
Good.
And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
No, I don't. I didn't even know you could do that.
Chosen the pitching range here. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with a birdie. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 3rd place.
I'll finish up this round, and then I'm going to hop off here.
Well, that just about concludes our
My
coverage.
kid wants to
On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvig.
start his YouTube journey. No, never tried that. 'Cause I know you can do that, the pairing and stuff with Madden, and do like you could be there for drafts and all that stuff, but I never do that. If I miss the draft, I let the computer do it. Half the time it does better than me anyway.
Bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we crown a champion of one of the most historic tournaments in all of golf. It's time for the final round of the RBC Canadian Open. Luke Helvig, Rich Beat, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Our leader is sitting at 14 under the card as things get underway here on 2K Sports. Let's see what's happening out at the 14th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Stay up in the fairway. Thank you.
This shot is about 140 yards.
I really only got this game, so it made me want to go golfing again.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. That'll work there. Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
He is taking this on.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
I'm terrible at it.
Oh, I thought that one was...
In real life, I am terrible at golf. Ah, that right there was terrible.
Oh, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 27 feet from here, fellas.
We can at least hit par.
a good look at par here.
He's currently in 4th in this tournament. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
How do I miss that?
Well, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible.
Ooh, that almost went down. Time to make
Double
a
freaking bogey.
for double. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. That's tidy.
What?
This is his second shot.
Alright, I'll be up here soon.
And he's hit that inside the range. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event.
There we go.
Now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Let's head to the final hole of this round. Oh, that was pure. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. And as that putt finds the bottom of the cup, his work here is done. In the house at 10 under. No win for this player out there this weekend, but they did manage to beat Will Zalatoris. So that's got to be a big boost of confidence.
Huge, Luke. They challenged the young gun, Will Zalatoris, and beat him. I think they'll be very pleased with that.
I gotta lock in this last one.
Confidence you mentioned to propel them forward in the next event.
Well, that was it.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Got me a new rival. All right, is that a bug? Are we still getting almost 500,000? Yeah, that's a bug. No, it's. All right, we're at 28.8. Let's see if it goes up again. All right, so that bug has been working in our favor. But that's going to do it for us, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're on the road to 1850. Be sure to share it. Share the channel as well with all your friends, all that good stuff. But I don't know if we'll be back tonight. If anything, I say... What's today? Wednesday? What is today? Wednesday? If anything, Friday night. So then, thanks for coming.